Breathing in deeply down into Dantien, and as you breathe out, feel the connection between yourself and the ground. Feeling that lovely softness in your feet, relaxation in the muscles in your feet, and the softness in your knees and hips. Allowing the head to rise up into the heavens and sinking that weight down through your feet into the floor. A couple more big breaths. Nice slow exhales. Bring the hands around and place them on top of Dantien, which is 2 fingers below the belly button. Nice deep breaths in. Slow breaths out. Okay, we're going to start with activating our energy through our feet. So we're going to draw the weight across to this side of the body. With the hands coming around the Dantien, draw the hands up and above and feel yourself rising up from the ground. Change the weight over to this side of the body and then sink down, bringing the hands down below your Dantien. We're going to do nice big circles with our arms. And try and connect our thoughts and energy with our Dantien. Feeling a rise and sinking in the body. One more. Bring to stillness. And back the other way, breathing in. Finding a natural flow of breath and movement. Lovely, bring it to stillness. Allow the hands to drop down beside the body. Bring an in-breath. Bringing those hands up, rising up through the body. And then drawing back down, drawing that energy down from heaven all the way through the body. Breathing out slowly and deeply. Do that a couple more times. So breathing in. It's a lovely way to start the day. Take this out onto the doorstep. First thing in the morning. Breathing in again. Reaching up to the stars. Breathing out. Lovely. Bring the weight to the one side. Empty leg. Step it in. It's awesome. I'm just going to take that out of the way. Spent ages tidying up the room and I won't miss that. Okay, so we're going to start with the head rolls. So feet hip width apart and nice relaxed shoulders, feeling the distance between the shoulders and the head. I'd like you to now let the head roll forwards and then roll around the body. Nice small movements to begin with, and really feel the weight of the head, how it distributes the weight across the body. Connecting with the ground, breathing nice and evenly. Listening to your body, not overextending. Just feeling a nice gentle stretch. Bring the head to stillness. And a nice big in-breath and back the other way. And really feel into those muscles in your shoulders and neck and the jaw. Feel the weight in your body. Connecting with through your feet into the floor. One last time. Lovely. I have my eyes closed then. It's a good one to do with your eyes closed. Nice in breath, bring the head back up. Lovely. So we'll do some shoulder rolls. So bring the shoulders up and over, into an in breath and out. As we breathe out, bring the shoulders back down. Sinking down all the way through the body. Opening up in the shoulders, feeling a nice stretch across the front of the body as our arms go back down. Reverse. sinking down, rising up, sinking back down again. Lovely, and give it a shake. Okay. And shake through the legs as well. Okay, so we'll do with them. We'll do with a little bit of silk reeling. I think it's been one of those days so far. Bring the feet hip width apart, a little bit wider if you can. What we're going to do is bring the weight over to the one side, bringing the hand up to the shoulder. As we change the weight across the body, we send the hand out, pushing to the diagonal, and we're opening up that whole shoulder, sinking down through the body, palm face forwards. Draw the weight across the body, bringing the palm under Dantien. Slight turn in the waist, the hip even. Allows that hand to rise upwards. Then following the back of the hand, we send it across the room. Opening up through the shoulder again. Drawing back into the body, under the I'll just mute you all again, sorry. Don't know why that's. But I'll check that I'm not muted this time. I think that should be fine. Okay. Bringing the hand up, sending across, opening up through the shoulder, and drawing back. Watching with the hand, feel the whole body movement, opening up, drawing back. Nice and soft, gentle movement. Almost feel like your hands are flowing through water. Movement coming from the shoulder. And change the hands. Allow the hand to rise, float up. Out to the diagonal, opening up through the shoulder, and then drawing back to Dantien as the weight moves across the body. Hand comes up, following the back of the hand as you change the weight, opening up through the shoulder, palm face forwards, draw the weight across, draw the hand under Dantien. Relax, sinking down, allow the hand and arm to rise up without any effort at all. And then follow the hand and allow it to sink back down again. It's basically a nice big circle. Breathing nice and softly, nice and deeply with the movement. Follow, allow your body to tell you when to breathe. Take the simplicity of the movement, bring yourself into the now, and really relax and enjoy. Okay, we're going to do double hand now, so I'm going to bring this hand up with this hand. Then sink both hands down now. Draw the hands across the body. Relax through the shoulders. Allow the hands to rise up. One hand upwards, the other hand down. And then draw across. And sink back down again. Beautifully soft and gentle. Almost like you're taking a box, picking it up onto a shelf, and then thinking, well, maybe not, and placing it back down on the floor again, very gently, like it has a very precious cargo. Okay, turning the hands over, we're going to go in the opposite direction. Try and connect with your Dantien, connect with your feet on the floor. Sink down, draw across, let the hands rise up without any effort, moving from the shoulder, sink the hands down, weight down through the body, back across. Lovely. I hope you can all follow well and finish there. Bring the feet together. Cool. All right, so we'll do nice big movements in the shoulders today. I've got to fixation with the shoulders. So feet hip width apart or slightly wider if you like. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the hands crossed. So we're going to put across the wrists. We're going to feel the connection of the bones in the wrists. We're going to send the one hand up and over. So big movement in that shoulder area, and then draw the hand back and under the other hand. Then we're going to send the hand back and under, over, like drawing down a balloon from the heavens, and across the, connect with the wrists again. So up and over, and back, up and over, drawing down the moon. You see my weight changes. My weight is over onto the side with the hand that's moved, and then back to the side with the hand that's still. Over. Nice big movement, nice open movement. So, oh, wonderfully open. We're going to try the other hand now. So change the weight across as this hand comes up and over. Opening all the way up through the shoulder and back again. Opening up through the shoulder and back. Drawing down the moon. Nice and easy breathing. Nice breath comes in. Okay, let's try them both together now. So the one hand goes up, the other down. Open all the way up through the shoulders, feel a big opening in front of the body, and then drawing that wrist together. And up and over. I'm having to use Bluetooth today, so sorry about the noise. Nice big in breaths. Really feel that wonderful, like you're swaying in the breeze. Okay. More. I can't resist. One more. The other way. And back. Fantastic. And release. And shake. Okay. Lovely. So, feet hip width apart. Put the hands on the hips, on the lower part of the hips, where you can put the fingers into the depression in your hips. And we're going to draw the weight across, and when the weight is on that foot, on this leg, we're going to bring the weight forwards, so onto the toe, and then back onto the heel. And how we do that is moving this hip backwards and forwards. So this one stays nice and loose and relaxed, sort of for support, and the other hip is the one that's moving. And you're moving in this area here, but you won't really tell. You're just moving your weight back from heel. Get my feet into view there. Heel to toe, back to heel, back to toe. So it's all in this little hip movement. Nice in-breath. Rest of the body is nicely upright. Sink it. Oh, I haven't mentioned at all the tailbone, have I? So the tailbone is pointing down towards the earth, and the small of the back is nice and flat and relaxed. Okay, so now we're going to change the weight to the other side. So feeling that weight over, don't overextend, feeling it like it. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. Heel and then toe, heel and then toe. All that action is in that hip area, nice and soft and gentle. Okay. So we're going to bring the weight to the heel, and then bring it across the heel on the other side, to the toe, and then to the toe. So we're going in a big sort of circular movement. Really feel the looseness in the hip area. Feeling that movement, consciously feeling how those hips are moving. Back the other way. Top of the body is lovely and light and relaxed and upright. You've got your fingers in your dimples, so you can feel what's happening with your hips. very nice and soft. Soft ankles, soft knees, soft hips. Okay. And bringing that to a close, bring the weight across, empty leg, and step. Wonderful. Give it a shake. Right, we're going to do the front, the first part of the form. It's what we do every session. I'll take it slowly. I'll do it the proper way, and then you do it as a mirror. And as you learn it, you can do it. You get so familiar with it, you can do it with me as the not in mirror. Right, okay. So bringing the weight on the one side, empty foot to hip width apart, drawing the weight across into the centre, feeling the weight distributed evenly across the feet. Nice and soft and gentle in the hips, so the tailbone is pointing down towards the ground. In fact, I quite like if you run your hands down your back and find that nice relaxation in the back. Top of the body is light, held up by heaven. Okay. So breathing down as Dantien, bring yourself into the present moment, listening behind. Now, if your eyes closed for a moment, just bringing yourself into the room. Okay, so we're going to start now. So allow the hands to rise up, draw them back towards the body, and then sink them down towards Dantien. Do that a couple of times. So allow the hands to rise upwards, draw them back, and sink down. Okay, hands go to the left, weight to the right, or just mirror me. Hands turn over, draw the hands one side, the weight to the other, and empty foot turns, empty leg, in fact, then from the hip turns. Bring the weight across, empty leg can then be lifted off the floor and placed to the diagonal in front. Allow the hands to sink down. Draw the weight forwards with the one hand, release. Pick up the back leg, which is now empty. Place it, oh look at me, lost my feet again. Place it next, or just slightly in front, and touch front left hand to forearm. What we're going to do Buddha attendant pounds mortar now, so bringing the fist down into the open palm, relaxing this leg. We're going to pick the leg up and then allow the leg to fall. Opening up into this big circle. Bring the wrists together as we've done previously. Picking up the leg and place it sideways to the side, a bit wider. One hand comes up, the other hand goes down. Drawing the hands apart, we're going for a teapot and teapot. Hand comes up to the open palm. Both hands are drawn down to the hip. Both hands come up to the ear, the weight is on this side. Change the weight, empty leg, bring it in, push down to the diagonal, push to the mountain. Cross the wrists, the bird's beak. I'm sure you know what the bird's beak is, but the bird's beak, drawing their wrists together, bringing the fingers as part of a bird's beak. Imagine that bird's beak. And hand up to the bird's beak, draw the hands apart as the shoulders turn, hips turn, and we sink down. Fabulous, and release. Okay, we'll do that one more time. So I'll give myself plenty of room so you can see my feet. Sinking down, feet together, weight onto the one side, empty leg, steps, hip width apart. Bring the weight across, sink back down. Allow the hands to rise up from the body, to rise up with the hands. And then bring the hands back towards the body, sinking down into the hip, into the floor. Hands then turn. Weight goes in the opposite direction. Hands then turn. Weight goes in the opposite direction. Empty hip moves. Bring the weight across. Step to the diagonal. Sink the hands down to the hips. Draw the one hand forward, bringing the weight with it. Release. The other hand draws the empty leg. Bring the fist into the open palm, a nice soft fist, pick the leg up and then place it back down again. One hand up, one hand down. Lazily tying the coat, words I forgot earlier. Bring the hand up, the leg up and place side. One hand up, one hand down. Draw the hands apart and sit teapot style, pushing out with this hand, sinking down into this hip. Bring the hand up. Both hands come down to the hip, to the ear. Watch the hands come to the ear and push to the diagonal, crossing the wrists, the bird's beak. Larger step. Hand to the bird's beak. Bring it across and sit down. Release. And relax those legs. What we're going to do is do the weight. We're going to lift the heels off the floor to 3 heights. So the first height is going to be really small, and the arms movements goes with it. Small arm movement. Then to a larger height, then to a larger height. So let's do this together. So feel the weight in your feet, nice and soft in your back. Drawing the hands up. Breathing in, taking the heels off the floor slightly. Now breathe out. Feel the weight coming back down into the heels, down into the floor. Breathe in. Take the heels off the floor slightly higher. Send the hands out wide. And then allow those hands to sink back down. Allow the weight to sink back down. Elbows leaving. And up to tippy toes. Breathing in. Sending the hands up high. And then breathing out softly, allowing that air to exhale from the lungs, bringing yourself back down into the floor, back down into the ground. So let's do this again. Higher and down. Calming and centering. Lovely. Nice and relaxed. Awesome. So a nice little shake again, just a gentle shake. We're going to go into the ankles now. So hands on the hips if you like, or down by your sides. I like to put them on the hips. And we're going to bring the one foot, one heel off the floor and place it back down again. Feel the looseness all the way through. The weight is on the other side. Feel the looseness all the way through the ankle, knee and hip joint. So allowing that foot to come up, rise up and place back down again. And feeling the connection between the floor and the emptiness as the leg is just risen off the floor with complete ease. Now bring the heel in and then send the heel out, sinking down through the weighted leg in order to allow that heel to move away from the body so you don't compromise where the weight is. And then we're going to take it up and over and all the way around and give the little toes a bit of a massage. Feel a movement all the way through the hip, nice and soft still. Lovely, and back the other way. Lovely, last one. Shake and change, weight. Empty leg is allowed then, nice and relaxed all the way through that joint, all the way through those 3 joints. Nice and breathing nice and slowly. Feel that play in that side of the body. And bring the heel in and send the heel out. Sinking down through the supporting leg, through the weighted leg, in order to allow that heel to move away from the body without compromising where your weight is. Okay, and now up and over and all the way around, giving your toes a massage if you can. Oh, I should say, if you can't, if you're finding a bit of a balance issue, put your hand on something. It's totally all right. Or you can even sit down for this if you like. As long as you're relaxing, and that's the main thing. Feeling nice and secure. Take the feet around in the opposite direction. Nice big breaths in. Gosh, my computer's noisy today. And one more. Lovely, and relax. Okay, so what I'd like to do is kidney warmers. I know it's a nice warm day out there today, so it's not as necessary as it has been over the weeks, but it's a really lovely way to finish the day. So what I'll do is I'll turn my back to you and show you the first kidney warmer. So bringing the hands up if you can, as far as you is comfortable, and allow it, and just running the backs of your palms, backs of your hands down your back, and then breathing in, take the hands up to the side of the body, and breathing out, sinking down, feeling a nice rolling relaxation all the way through, sinking the whole body down and opening up in the back. So opening up in the back, allowing that. This like helps you to think about relaxing that lower part of the back. Bringing the hands around, we're going to draw them up through the middle of the body. Big movement in the shoulders, and breathing out, sending the hands down the sides, up the center, following the meridians, following the flow, chi flow in the body. And in reverse, bring it up and over. Big movement in the shoulders. One last time. Oh, beautiful. Lovely, and relax. Okay. I think what I'd really like to do now is just do one more heaven to earth. So drawing in, feeling the connection with the earth. Breathing in, taking the hands all the way to heaven, drawing down the stars. As we breathe out, just think about how wonderful we now feel, ready for the day. Change the weight, empty leg, bring it in. Ready to salute. Thank you so much for joining me today. And salute. Relax.